The Big Apple has had quite a captivating historical journey, from humble beginnings to the prosperous city it is today. Today, we'll walk through New York City's prolific evolution in a range of images. Let's get into it. For this journey, we start in 1624 when Dutch colonists established a settlement on the southern tip of Manhattan Island, known as New Amsterdam. The Dutch West India Company utilized this young colony as a crucial trading post. The British captured the region in 1664 and renamed it New York City after the Duke of York. From a small colonial settlement, a metropolis started to grow. In 1762, Fraunces Tavern was built, adding an important landmark to the city. In addition to its relevance to American history, the restaurant was also a popular meeting place. Here, in fact, George Washington delivered his moving farewell address to the Continental Army in 1783, when the Revolutionary War came to a close. As the 1800s rolled around, New York City's expansion required some system of order. As a result, the Commissioner's Plan, which formed the renowned grid system, was born in 1811. This plan should be credited for the navigational layout of the city, including the numbered avenues and straight streets you walk on today. Next up was 1825, the year that ushered in the Erie Canal and revolutionized trade and transportation. This engineering marvel stretches between the Hudson River and Lake Erie, providing a direct waterway from the Great Lakes to the Atlantic Ocean. This made the city a vital gateway to the American interior, establishing itself as an important hub for global trade. Then came a wonder of human innovation, the Brooklyn Bridge in 1883. It spanned the East River, uniting Manhattan and Brooklyn for the first time, a sign of progress and opportunity. 3 years after the opening of the Brooklyn Bridge, Liberty Island hosted the unveiling of the Statue of Liberty in 1886. This monumental neoclassical sculpture, a magnificent gift from the French people, is an iconic symbol of liberty and democracy. For countless immigrants who arrived by sea, Lady Liberty's torch symbolizes hope and potential new beginnings. At the onset of the century, New York City's skyline began its vertical ascent, beginning with the groundbreaking Flatiron Building that sliced through the horizon in 1902 with its distinctive triangular shape. Located at 175 Fifth Avenue in the Flatiron District in Manhattan, this architectural masterpiece transcended conventional design and became a lasting representation of the creative spirit of the city. 2 years down the line, in 1904, the New York City subway opened up, increasing the city's pulse. This completely transformed urban life as it allowed people to travel from one side of the city to the other for just a nickel. Grand Central Terminal, a masterpiece of Beaux-Arts architecture, was completed in 1913. Besides being a transit hub, the terminal's stunning design has captivated visitors and reflects the city's commitment to high architectural standards. However, the battle for the sky continued. In 1930, the Chrysler Building, with its shimmering Art Deco tower, held the title of the tallest building in the world, but for a very short time, because only a year later, the Empire State Building captured the title, standing at 1,454 feet tall. Constructed during the Great Depression, this building represented hope in difficult times. As the decade came to an end, the Queen World's Fair in 1939 provided a look into the future. The exhibition, under the theme of The World of Tomorrow, featured groundbreaking inventions like television and futuristic transportation ideas, inspiring millions of visitors and laying the groundwork for future technical developments. A new period of cultural expression began in the mid-20th century. Architect Frank Lloyd Wright created the Guggenheim Museum, which opened its doors in 1959. The building's spiraling circular shape transformed it into a modern architectural wonder that seamlessly combined structure and art. When symphony and ballet moved into the Lincoln Center for the Performing Arts in 1962, it turned New York City into the world's cultural capital. The city skyline continued to change in 1973 when the Twin Towers of the World Trade Center were finished. rising 1,368 and 1,362 feet high. These massive structures became immediately recognizable icons of the city and represented New York's commercial supremacy. In 1982, Robert, Indiana installed the Love Sculpture, a vibrant red pop artwork in Midtown. This simple yet deep piece has become a renowned photo location and a reflection of the city's artistic nature. Times Square changed dramatically in the 1990s. The neighborhood, which was formerly known for violence and deterioration, saw a large-scale revitalization effort. By the end of the decade, Times Square had developed into a bustling, family-friendly center, full of theaters, neon lights, and masses of people. A quintessential example of a city that never sleeps. The turn of the 21st century brought with it both heartache and resilience. The World Trade Center attacks on September 11, 2001, permanently altered New York City. Once bounded by the Twin Towers, the skyline was now empty. Nevertheless, this catastrophe produced evidence of the city's perseverance. One World Trade Center, also called the Freedom Tower, ascended from ground zero in 2014, rising 1,776 feet to commemorate the year of the country's founding. This glass-covered beacon came to represent resilience, solidarity, and hope. In 2019, a new landmark, the Vessel at Hudson Yards, was created. With 154 linked flights of stairs and a honeycomb-like layout, the Vessel provided guests with a panoramic view of the Manhattan cityscape and the Hudson River. The skyline of the Big Apple now combines modernism and tradition. Famous landmarks like the Chrysler and Empire State Building share skylines with towering skyscrapers like 432 Park Avenue and the Edge Observation Deck. With an emphasis on technology and sustainability, the city's development is continuing as we look to the future. In order to lessen the city's carbon imprint, developers are creating sustainable skyscrapers, which are buildings with solar panels, vertical gardens, and environmentally friendly materials. AI-driven transit systems will revolutionize the transportation industry by offering improved accessibility, less traffic, and quicker commutes. Future developments include app-driven ferries, autonomous cars, and underground motorways. From its beginnings as a Dutch trade post to its current position as a major global city, New York is a monument of determination, creativity, and cultural diversity. Every park, tower, and street has a narrative to tell, one of struggle, change, and success. As the city continues to change, one thing will remain clear: New York will always be known as the city that never sleeps. That's all for today's video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a like, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more such content. Comment down below what you think about the development of the Big Apple.